So, you've had a long day. You're putting your feet up and want to relax with a couple of puzzles. Well, let me take you out to your favorite 1980s classic video game restaurant with a couple of extra sides. Hexceed is a modern twist on the classic puzzle game Minesweeper. As you start each level, you will be presented with a mosaic of grey hexagons with a few highlighted as white. The aim of the puzzle is to correctly identify both the safe and danger hexes and fill in the grid to match. In the upper left corner of the screen is the total amount of danger hexes hidden within the puzzle that automatically updates when you find one. In the upper right corner of the screen is an exit to take you back to the main menu. Your progress on the current puzzle will be saved. Unlike Minesweeper, the game gifts you the first safe move, and from these white tiles, you can complete the whole puzzle without having to resort to annoying guesswork. You can, of course, eschew this gift and start wherever you please. However, there is no guarantee you will not hit a danger hex straight away. Whilst solving the puzzle, in the event you do happen to press a tile incorrectly, there is no instant loss condition, but rather a warning. If you happen to get 2 answers incorrect in a short space of time, instead the punishment is increased to removing the last 10 or so completed moves. The mechanics of the game start in a very familiar fashion. Each hexagon has a number listed on it that shows how many adjacent hexes are danger spaces. Mines, if you will. Once you have made as many correct selections for the danger spaces adjacent to a safe hex, then all other tiles next to it must also be safe. In this fashion, you can deduce and eliminate all of the danger spaces and complete the most basic of the puzzles. This is where Hexceed starts introducing the more complex mechanics. Walls, physically separating adjacent hexes and removing the connection between the two. Red arrows, changing the way the hex interacts with the rest of the grid. An arrowed hex only counts danger hexes in its single direction, and not adjacently. Multiple red arrows, combining several lanes of hexes into one number. Big blue arrows, taking a shotgun approach to the red arrow style. Double hexagons, expanding the single layer adjacency to include another layer of danger hex detection. And finally shields. The only mechanic to not help you find danger hexes, but rather they are toll gates that only let you through when you have correctly identified enough. Helpfully, if you are confused by any one mechanic, simply pressing the hex in will reveal which hexes influence its number. Once you've understood the basics, it's time to master them. To that end, Tutorial Isle will be an appropriate guide. From there are another 281 puzzles for you to get stuck into. I wish you all the luck that you most certainly won't need. Having been released only this last Friday, hopefully this charming little puzzle game will keep you entertained when you need a more distinguished pastime than just shooting or bludgeoning your way through other games. I mean, just listen to this relaxing soundtrack. Now I'm off. It's been a pleasure, as always, but it's time to get stuck into the next video. And I'll see you in another tutorial.